Higher Inner Power, a reflection of true hip-hop culture, a study of hip-hop, and an execution of sticking to the roots, while also propelling everything forward. Welcome back to another episode of Higher Inner Power. I'm your host, Frazier, aka Supernova. It's an absolutely beautiful day here in Denver, Colorado. Actually 80 degrees, which is very surprising for this time of year. So grateful for that, grateful to enjoy the weather, to enjoy the vibe, to enjoy the energy. Today I actually have a very special guest joining me, my homegirl, She Who Will Not Be Named, aka Imani. She's a poet, an artist, a musician, a wife, a mother, and so many other things, on top of being an amazing person. So I'm grateful to have her in the studio, grateful to sit down and have a conversation with her. We also have a couple tracks in the works and some shows coming up, so stay tuned for that. And now check out my conversation with She Who Will Not Be Named. So just tell people a little bit about yourself, your backstory, and just like how you got into hip hop, and how hip hop affected your life.
Well, I am She Who Wont Be Named. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee, and getting into hip hop, music was always around. I had my godparents, and Peoples. I Can't Stand the Rain, that song.
Oh, yeah?
That's my godmother. So I grew up around them. I didn't go to the studio that much. I went in a few times, no cap. And then I recorded on one of their gospel tracks. But that was when I was younger, and then I sang in choir and all that shit. But I was an artist, and an athlete. So my entire life I kind of just wanted to do that. And then basically music just kept coming. So one day I was just like, fuck it, I'm just going to try music. And I absolutely loved it. And then from there, I started off with the principles of hip-hop because how I was raised, I just like to pay homage to the ancestors first. So I like to learn about what I'm getting myself into. So.
And you felt like hip-hop was a good outlet to express yourself.
Rap is cool because being from Memphis, we got 3-6 and shit. But like in this climate, a lot of people are dying. And plus, that's not what I want to put out into the world necessarily.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, I have my songs, but it's like, I don't know. I just don't feel like that message matched me. I'm more community, more love. That's how I was raised, so that's what I try to put out into the world.
Yeah, and that's the vibe I get from you, too. That's why I like to speak on those things. But, Memphis, I feel like they have a lot of influence today, too. Just like the 90s Memphis sound is super influential in today's music,
It's still relevant.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't even show no respect for real to that shit because they don't be knowing.
That's messed up.
Everybody thinks shit come from the West Coast or New York.
Yeah,
and that's falsified. The South, for example, them saying that Jay-Z is a better rapper than Wayne. Fucks with Jay-Z. Falsified. I don't give a fuck. But the South is disrespected. So.
Yeah, that's why Andre 3000 said what he said, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. So we fight. We have to fight for it, but we have heavy influence, like.
For real.
I be telling people all the time, just follow DJ Paul. You'll find out a lot. Like, he got plaques for Meg Thee Stallion's records, Lil Baby's album, plural. It's a lot of people, bro. Like, we can even go down to, like, Doja Cat. Like, it's a lot.
Even in rock and roll and different
country,
singers.
he just got a Grammy with this one country singer. So, like, it's just amazing. But people are kind of getting hip to it, but I think that's going to take something that's going to be like a rapture almost in music to where the South get their respect.
For real, and I'm surprised it hasn't happened yet. And in some aspects, they do get respect, but I would agree with you, like, overall, they deserve more recognition, especially for their influence. DJ Screw, even to this day, people use the chopped and screwed sound and don't realize where it came from.
And that's Houston and Memphis, like, fuck bullshit. It just shows ignorance, but it's okay to be ignorant in these times.
Unfortunately, ignorance sells in these times. That's why I like to talk about the truth, or, just whatever is real, I
was listening to KRS-One yesterday. It was like, if you're not seeking peace, love, unity, and joy, there's no reason to be rapping, breaking, MCing, graffiti, or DJing. true. So, because what's the point? You're just putting out bullshit. You killed it.
Yep, you're just polluting the airwaves.
Yeah. And that's why a lot of stuff is kind of how it is now. Because back in the day, we still had hot music. Like, it was crazy music out, but it was still so much good music that you could, I don't know, it still was happiness coming through. Like, listen to the radio nowadays, I'm like, what in the... This isn't even a good song to play after that song. Like, it's so many songs out, and they still...
They'll play the same one 3 times in the same hour.
And I didn't even get paid, but where's your dignity? Like, this shit is ass. Like, you just played that song 2 songs ago.
Yeah, I've heard them do that exact thing. Like, damn.
You know, you go on some fucking, you hear a song and then you press another fucking station, you hear it again, and you press another one, you hear it again. Like, wait a fucking minute. I get it, but damn.
Yeah, that's why people stop listening to the radio.
Exactly, and they wonder. Yeah. We don't know what happened. Y'all dumbass, greed, stupid ass. Like, let me shut up. Like, this is a podcast.
No, I say whatever you feel like. That's what this is about. What's a challenge that you've had to overcome in life that shaped who you are or affected your music, you know, that you would want to speak on?
Everything. The people I've met and the places I've been all made me the man I'm so proudly am. And that's how I kind of feel. Like, everything has molded. When I first started, I was in a group. I was super deep, super hip hop. You can't reach people that way. Like, are you... Like, preaching is one. Preaching sucks. Like, you don't want to just preach to people. Like, you want people to be able to resonate. I like to understand people as well, because I hate when people try to force stuff on me. Like, so who am I to try to force stuff on people? If that makes sense.
100%. And that, I guess you saw that in yourself, so you decided to change your music.
So I actually ended up breaking up with my ex, and it was a whole fallout with that group. And then I had to I was forced to find myself, because I still want to do music. Like, I don't want to let that decide what the fuck I'm going to do. But I did have to take a break. And then I was still super deep, but then as time progresses, things change. So I want my music to be everlasting, and I want it to just be relevant in one point in time. Because most music that I like Lauryn Hill, that'll forever be bumping. Yeah. Somewhere. I'm big on neo soul, period. So
Erykah Badu.
Yeah, a lot of people. Like my D'Angelo's and everybody, Maxwell's, all of them. You make some great food to that shit.
For real.
So
Jay Dilla even influenced them.
So I just feel like that's a lot of the problem. There's too much pollution coming out.
Yeah.
And people don't feel that, you know. But as I continued, I started to try to do different stuff, because I didn't ever want to be stagnant in my style. I'm a Gorillaz fan, and I have a cartoon, so ultimately I want to do like a mesh up with them of my cartoon and the Gorillaz. So, whew.
What's your cartoon called?
Frodo.
Frodo?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, it's covered up. The door's in the fucking way. I got a shadow right there, though. She's a robot. Okay. She's based off of Gur from Invader Zim, because I like Invader Zim.
That's one of my favorites.
Yeah, so she's my Gur.
That's awesome.
And then my man, he has one called Bill. It's a basketball. It's called Ball is Life.
Nice.
Yeah. He got the strap. I want powers. I'm like, oh my fucking god. So I drew him powers. But yeah, I want to do that. So I started to do a little bit of everything, and it worked.
That's awesome.
It worked for me, and I enjoy it. Because one thing I don't want to ever do is suck. I hate that. Oh, you're good for a chick. Like, bitch, what that mean?
Yeah, no.
But I'm starting to understand that's also fuck shit, because I did this fucking review, and not to say that the song was perfect, because that's not what I'm saying, but it was very interesting how the first thing he said was it wasn't super lyrical, super deep, changing my life. And I'm like, but why do I have to be all of that? Like, who said I was trying to be all of that? I wasn't. I was, like, it really wasn't even like that. It's a song. Like, this, yeah, okay.
Yeah, and you felt like they were just judging you a certain way?
Yeah, because I'm, for one, as a female, it's like, who said I gotta be super lyrical? Like, if you judge somebody else's song, are you gonna tell them that they have to be super lyrical?
Nah. I feel like they need to. I mean, I'll tell them my constructive criticism, but yeah, no, I don't think that's a necessity in making music. You know, music is based on who you are and what you want to express.
That is like the California, like young bop beats, like they not talking about nothing.
That's the person
deep.
that was reviewing.
Yeah, so it's like, why?
So it's like, why would they say
That's
that?
why I said that, like, but why? Because you don't even do music like that. So why do you care if it's super? Ain't that the point? Yeah, that was kind of weird. But yeah, usually people love my shit. I like to perform.
No, every time I've seen you rap, I think it's super dope. Like, and yeah, it doesn't have to be like you said, super lyrical. It just has to be an expression of you. You know, it can be lyrical, but it doesn't have to be.
Yeah. Who's to say it's not? 'Cause I said a few things.
Exactly.
Whatever. Everybody ain't gonna like your shit. I just felt it was weird because of the type of music that he does. To come straight off the bat with him. Like, if you were to do that, I'm like, okay. I feel that because you care about your words.
Yeah, no, I appreciate
motherfucker, I'll play the song that Blueface did on his shit. Terrible. Sorry, maybe I should have named him.
No, I always talk about Blueface and how like he's not the only one responsible, but he's responsible for like a lowering of the bar of hip hop. Yeah. He's not the only one, but yeah, he put him up there.
There was many before him.
Yeah, he just notched it down lower to where it's like, oh, you don't even have to be on beat.
Lanky niggas. Because Wiz still came with some type of substance.
Wiz was still nice musically, you know.
Other motherfuckers just come in just lanky and stupid.
Yeah.
I don't know what I want to do.
I went to high school, people like that, and then you hear them rap and they don't rap on beat, and you're like, you can't rap.
Yeah, that's more of a California style of rap anyway.
Now it is.
That's like a low. No, that's like a low, because I got Ice Cube said that.
Yeah.
So that's more of a local California type shit, because it is. Like, because her dad is from out there, my man's from out there, and like, that is like, if you tell them that, they're going to be like, no, it's not. But it really is. And it's not a bad thing. Someone be bumping. Like, shit, I be in there, yeah, get it. We be grooving.
I love West Coast music, yeah.
And that's what I had to tell him too. Because it was like, again, West Coast and New York privileged as hell. Entitled as fuck. Because the one comment was made was, why would you be on a California platform doing Memphis stuff? And I'm like, well, who am I supposed to be?
Yeah, why do you have to, yeah.
I'm from Memphis. And he's like, well, y'all would do that out there. I'm like, nah, we accept people. Like, y'all the only places that be like that. Like, it's not just y'all, it's New York do it too. Like, y'all aren't in. We got it, we open.
Because that's where the labels are. They want you to be like them so they can sell it.
California is cool to us, so we wouldn't care if you come from California. We think you cool anyway, if we was going to be blunt about it. Like, niggas can act, but that's literally, you're cool automatic, so what are you talking about? What are we saying here?
What are we saying? They're telling you to not be yourself, and that's never a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, I don't know if they're saying that, but it feels like that sometimes, you know? It feels like when people review you, I've had the same thing, like, even a station out here recently I sent my song to, and they're like, oh, it doesn't, you should redo it, you need to do another take, and I was like, I've actually sent it to other people outside of Colorado who are playing it, like, on the radio now, so it shows you sometimes there's, like, a bias here, you know?
Yeah, and then the song that I played, like, no offense to that dude, but I showed it to somebody who actually got, like, pulled.
Yeah.
And they was like, yeah, Chad, she heard that shit. She was like, yeah.
That's fire.
That shit, she loved that house. And I'm like, I'm confused.
Yeah, you take them both. Take them all with a grain of salt and then you just move on.
Type shit.
Yeah.
But it's all love. That shit cool. Like, niggas ain't really tripping. It was interesting, though. It was just that piece of it made it weird. It was just like, why? Why is that the automatic? Anyway, that shit's weird.
No, this is interesting.
I can't find my photo.
What do you think is a piece of advice that you give to someone starting out? Or just as an artist, you know, or independent artist?
Stay out of folks' personal business. Keep it about music. Stay out of folks' personal lives. Keep it about music. I feel like that's a problem, though. It's like at a young age, people are so impressionable and they're so, you know, so frantic to build a collective of something. They end up getting with a bunch of people that they ain't got no business being fucking with, you know, being around this shit.
100%.
So that, and just try your best to keep your word, and if you can't, communicate.
Yeah, let people know.
Yeah, you don't have to be anything anyone tells you.
Exactly.
That's a fucking lie. It's so many artists I can name right now. Like, you don't have to be anything anyone tells you to be. Be you. Figure it out.
For real.
It's okay to cry. That's about it, though.
It's okay to have ups and downs.
Yeah, it's okay to travel, too. Don't get local.
Yep.
Don't become a local.
That's the point on that, too. I gotta travel. That's my goal this year, is to travel more, so.
Yeah, for me, coming from a different place, I already could just go to Memphis. This is nothing.
Yeah. That's really good advice. I feel like it probably helps you just think differently, right? Or just makes you see the world in a different way.
Yeah, and be quiet in rooms. You know, don't be so quick to talk about your accomplishments. Listen to others.
Exactly.
And look at how others receive others. Just pay attention. Just shut up and look.
Shut up and listen.
Yeah, just shut your mouth and just let people talk to you, because they will. And then you can give out information as you want, as you see fit.
For real.
But yeah, because some people just be spilling the beans. Like, I did not need to know that your mama and grandma got to fighting.
For real though.
In front of you when you was 5 and it traumatized you ever since. No offense, I just met you.
Exactly. Unless we're good friends, we.
I mean, I'm here to at the same time I'm here to listen, but it's still a little weird as I listen to you. I mean, you know what? Damn, bro.
100%.
Like I'm stuck.
How do you think hip hop relates to the current issues in society, and do you think it can help like bring awareness to it? Because I feel like that's the purpose of hip hop and like why it was created. You know?
Yeah, I feel like hip hop and rap get mixed together too much. They should separate the genres.
Yeah.
Like officially.
I agree.
Because there are two different. There's a corporate side and then there's an underground side. What they created to be underground, but we call that's the actual hip hop. The people who practice the original principles versus the people who practice the modified version. So that's where we fucked up first. In order to fix it, we gotta fix that. Still inclusive, but just know that there is a difference. There are levels to everything, including hip hop, rap, lo-fi. Like we need to establish all of those.
Yeah, as genres.
As a culture, it's obvious that we'll have subcultures.
Yep.
So people need to recognize that it is a culture. Yeah, hip hop. If people like hip hop does what it's supposed to do, but the powers that be, or we'll say the industry, understands how much pull they have nowadays. So it's really hard to see the real. I do feel like if people were more on the road again and more traveling, you know what I'm saying? Like getting the word out to the people. Like pulling up to folks' clubs and shit, parties and shit, turning folks up and shit.
Yeah, like the real artists in the 90s
like what
kind of
they
did
used to have to do back in the day. I feel like if we just went back to some of the old principles, it would be better. It's not to say we have to be judgmental towards everybody, but this level of importance, like recognizing if you're not into the Grammys, you're not into the Grammys.
Yeah, it doesn't make you any less of an artist.
Exactly. Too much importance on the bullshit. It's easy to manipulate everything with music.
Yeah, with the streams and buying followers and all that.
And all that shit. So they make it generally impossible for you to. You got it. Yeah, I feel like, that just makes it harder for the real hip hop. But yeah.
It does.
First things first. Split it up. And again, we're still fam. Ain't there gonna be no damn North versus South type shit.
Exactly. Just separate rap and hip hop.
Yeah, just separate. There's more awards for everybody. So now maybe Uzi can get an award.
Yeah.
Maybe, you know what I'm saying, Young Boy can get an award. Because they all have their place.
Exactly. They're just not hip hop.
It's not the same.
Yeah.
Just because I do a fucking album that's dub music one time does not mean I'm a dub artist. That just means I tried it once and you like it. Motherfucker. Yeah.
No, that's for real.
Hip hop can do exactly what it needs to do. We just don't have no people. Like, them people be acting like they it and they not. No offense to people, but people be acting like they it and they not. Because if they was the Messiah, where are you? Like, shut up. She Who Won't Be Named. I do not entertain. I do not play games. Rapping ass housewife. I will be doing it's not many shows, but I will have my EP dropping. It will be either at the very end of April or early May because we just had to fix a couple songs and stuff like that.
Dope.
I don't think I have any shows coming up. Oh, that's a lie. May 5th, I'll be performing, and then I have a show on the 14th, but we would have already been done with that. I'll be doing an undefined performance. I'll be throwing an actual event for this conglomerate I work with called Undefined. They go from city to city, and they do like content stuff for artists. So I'll be doing a cypher / photo shoot, and that will be July 26th. So a lot of stuff is just in the near future.
For sure. I think you told me about they came here before and did that, right?
Mm-hmm. I'm the team lead out here.
Nice.
So I'm the point of contact if you want to do it. They have a 3-day event.
Okay, for sure.
They have a game show that's coming back. That was really fun the first time we did it. Yeah.
You can't be mad at that.
Yeah, this is your show, huh? This is all about you. Always. Yeah. But that's about it. All I have going streaming. I'm on all platforms. If you type in "She Who Won't Be Named" all together, it will not show me.
So to find her music, you have to search "She Who Won't Be Named" with a space between each word. So she space, who space, and such and such.
But yeah, no, thank you again for sitting and chopping it up with me.
Yeah, no problem.
Appreciate y'all listening.
Yeah, you too, Zion. We're so proud of you. Your head big.
Supernova.
Welcome back to the podcast. This is Ty Frazier, aka Supernova. Appreciate y'all listening. Appreciate y'all tuning in. That was my conversation with She Who Will Not Be Named. Thankful that she had time to sit down and chop it up with me. I think we had a really productive conversation, and grateful for what we have in the works. So stay tuned for that. Just wanted to give y'all some hip-hop history. Today is April 11th, 2023. Today in hip-hop history, the soundtrack for the movie Friday was released in 1995. Actually, one of my personal favorite soundtracks with songs like Keep Their Heads Ringing and a lot of old school soulful R&B jams. So definitely go check that out if you've never listened to it. Something really chill to roll up to and just vibe to. Also in April 11, 2006, unfortunately, Proof was gunned down. One of the best MCs, the D12, one of the best MCs from Detroit. So rest in peace to Proof, and he really had a foundation in Eminem's career in Detroit hip-hop as a whole. I know he was definitely a beacon and a pioneer in that aspect. So, yeah, rest in peace to Proof. Go check out his music, too, if you've never listened to it. Appreciate y'all tuning in today, honestly. Just wanted to give y'all some advice. I like to give music tips, music business advice just for people who might be in the industry. This is from the book How to Make It in the New Music Business by Ari Hurstan. I think it has some really good advice, some good tips. I definitely just want to shout it out for everyone. So this one is, what is the purpose of the web for musicians? You can no longer fragment your career between the physical and digital worlds. They don't just overlap, they intertwine. Someone who sees you at a show may like your page, follow you on Instagram and Twitter. Before you finish your last song, they'll take a photo with you after the show. And within minutes, it's seen by tons of different people all over the world. So you now have the awareness of hundreds of more people. And your biggest fans may not even be on Instagram. Some artists have hundreds of thousands of followers but can't get 15 people out to a show. Go where your fans are. Understanding who your fans are is crucial to figure out where you need to be. How do you do this? Well, be everywhere at first. Analyze the analytics and insights the platform provides. If you notice that your fans are much more active on TikTok than Instagram, focus more of your efforts on that. If you notice that people respond well to you on Facebook but not Twitter, then make the necessary adjustments. It's too rough to master every platform, so pick one that you can go all in on. This doesn't mean ignore the others, it just means master one. Focus the majority of your efforts on increasing the engagement and growing your followers on one. YouTubers became YouTubers because they spent most of their time learning how to grow and engage YouTube audience. So the advice anyone can take from that is really to just focus in on one thing, no matter what it is you're doing. If you have a platform that you're using to promote, definitely put your energy into that instead of running yourself thin, doing 1,000 different things at the same time. So, yeah, no, I just wanted to give that little bit of advice for everyone listening. And thank you guys again for tuning in. This is my podcast about hip-hop, representing hip-hop, the history of hip-hop, and just interviewing all the hip-hop people that I know in my life and around Colorado, because we have some beautifully artistic people out here, and I just want to share their mind, share their mind state, share their conversations with the world. Thank you all for tuning in. Once again, my name is Ty Frazier. This is Higher Inner Power. Hope you all have a blessed day, blessed evening, blessed weekend. Thank you.